Have you ever called a contact center? Well, I think you have. If you've called your bank or your travel agent or your city council or another organisation that receives a high volume of calls every day, you have in all likelihood called a contact center. In this video series, we use Ludo pieces to illustrate how to route incoming calls in contact centers to agents who will then help the callers. Contact centers are busy places, so when you call a contact center, you very often end up in a queue while you wait for an agent to become available to help you. Here, we'll look at a very simple queue routing principle, the one about primary and secondary agents. Well, here's the queue of callers waiting to be served. Here you have two primary agents. Primary. And here you have two secondary agents. Secondary. Zylinc always considers primary agents first. It'll only consider secondary agents if there are no primary agents available. That can happen, for example, if the primary agents are busy speaking with callers. Now, let's start serving callers in that queue. The first caller goes to a primary agent, and that agent then becomes busy. The next caller also goes to a primary agent because Zylinc always considers the primary agents first, and there's an available primary agent. So now that primary agent also becomes busy. What will happen now? Well, the next caller can't go to a primary agent because they're both busy. So that caller is automatically routed to a secondary agent who then becomes busy. Well, that's all fine, but look what happens now. One of the primary agents just became available again. So what will happen with the next caller in line? Well, we've got two available agents, one who's primary and one who's secondary. The available primary agent just got off the phone, while the available secondary agent has been available for some time. So perhaps it's only fair that the secondary agent should get the call. But the call will go to the available primary agent because Zylinc always considers the primary agents first. That's it. A simple but very powerful principle that's used a lot in contact centers.